Grinding through the ranks were three guys named Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. These three would debut on the main roster together.
The lights went out. The crowd roared. And through the fog and chaos, Jon Moxley returned to WWE. No more Dean Ambrose. No more comedy act. This was war. Drenched in sweat, eyes wild, wrapped in barbed wire emotion, Moxley stormed through the WWE universe like a man possessed. After years of being called the outcast, the forgotten Shield brother, he was back, and he had a purpose. That purpose? Paul Heyman. The man who pulled Roman's strings, the architect behind betrayal. Moxley had come for vengeance, and he wasn't playing nice. Paul Heyman fires first. Moxley, you're a footnote. On SmackDown, Paul Heyman stood center ring, flanked by Solo Sikoa and the new twisted version of the Bloodline. His voice, calm but venomous, sent shockwaves. Jon Moxley is not a threat. He's a footnote in Roman's story, a forgotten chapter. Heyman dismissed Moxley as a man who abandoned WWE to live in chaos. You traded legacy for barbed wire dreams, and now you come back to what? To beg for relevance? The message was simple. Moxley didn't belong here anymore. Moxley strikes back. You can't stop me, Paul Heyman. The very next week, Moxley took to the mic and echoed Paul Heyman's own style, calm, calculated, and terrifying. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jon Moxley, he began, sending chills through the arena. And I am the advocate for pain, chaos, and retribution. He locked eyes with the camera. You can run your mouth, Paul. You can hide behind your monsters, but you can't stop me. I walked through hell. I made peace with demons you can't even name. It wasn't a promo. It was a warning. And it hit Heyman hard. Parallels of pain. Moxley versus Heyman's legacy of violence. Moxley and Heyman may seem like opposites, but beneath the surface, they're deeply connected. Heyman built legends from pain. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, CM Punk. He manipulated violence to serve storytelling. But Moxley, he lived the pain. From death matches in Japan to fighting with glass and wire in AEW, Moxley carved his legacy in suffering. And now, he was bringing that same storm to Heyman's doorstep. It was like watching the master of violence face the very monster he once tried to avoid. My name is Jon Moxley. Moxley hijacks. Heyman's catchphrase. WWE fans knew the line. My name is Paul Heyman. It's iconic, sacred. But now, Moxley stole it. He twisted it. My name is Jon Moxley, and I'm the advocate for the death of your empire. The crowd gasped. The commentary team sat in stunned silence. For the first time, Heyman's magic was used against him. His language, his rhythm, his gravitas. But from Moxley's mouth, it felt like a death sentence. He wasn't just mocking Heyman. He was dissecting him, piece by piece. Roman watches from the shadows. Uncertainty in the tribal kingdom. Roman Reigns hasn't been seen since WrestleMania, but his presence looms over this feud like a ghost. Backstage segments show Heyman nervously glancing at his phone. Whispers that Roman is watching, that he's not happy. Moxley mentioning Roman's name sends chills through the bloodline. You created a monster in Roman, Moxley said. But don't forget, you betrayed me to do it. With Reigns absent, Heyman is exposed, vulnerable. And Moxley, he's circling like a shark smelling blood. Solo Sikoa steps in, the new bloodline defender. As the tension rose, Solo Sikoa stepped forward, not just as Heyman's protector, but as his enforcer. Moxley versus Solo was booked on Raw, and the brawl was brutal. Solo fought like a warrior defending his house. Moxley fought like a man with nothing left to lose. The match ended in chaos, with steel chairs, security, and a bloodied Moxley laughing through the pain. You can't stop me, Paul, he whispered, pointing through the barricade. Solo may be tough, but even he sensed it. Moxley isn't just unhinged, he's inevitable. Heyman's paranoia. Flashbacks of CM Punk and Brock Lesnar. Privately, Heyman is spiraling. In backstage vignettes, we see him replaying old footage. CM Punk defying him, Brock Lesnar turning on him, Roman Reigns choosing silence over loyalty. And now, Moxley is echoing all of it. I've seen this movie before, Heyman tells Jimmy Uso. It always ends the same. Pain, betrayal, blood. For the first time in years, Heyman isn't the mastermind. He's the hunted. And Moxley? He's every nightmare Heyman thought he buried, coming back to life. The forbidden promo. WWE censors. Moxley's pipe bomb. Moxley cuts a live promo on Raw that WWE tries to censor, but it leaks online. He calls WWE a machine that spits out heroes and sells their souls to Heyman. I saw what you did to Roman, to Brock, to Punk, and now you want to chew me up too? Nah. I bite back. Fans chant, "You can't stop him." As the arena shakes, the promo goes viral. Social media explodes. WWE tries to pull it down, but Moxley has already made his point. He's uncontrollable. Heyman begs, "Don't make me do this again. John." In a rare moment of vulnerability, Heyman appears on SmackDown and pleads with Moxley. "You're not a machine, John. You're a man I once believed in. Don't make me bury you again." The crowd booed. Moxley appeared on the Titantron, grinning. "This ain't 2014, Paul. I ain't dying for your vision. I'm coming to end it." The psychological warfare peaked. Moxley as the bitter son, Heyman as the manipulative father. It's more than a promo war now. It's personal history turned violent. The Shield haunts the war. Seth Rollins breaks silence. As tensions peak, Seth Rollins weighs in. In a podcast interview, Rollins admits he's torn. "I've fought both of them. I've trusted both. But Mox is on another level now." Seth warns that Heyman may not survive this battle. He thinks he can outtalk John, but John doesn't talk, he destroys. The Shield's ghost lingers, reminding fans of what once was and what broke. Now, with Roman silent and Seth watching, the war between Moxley and Heyman carries the weight of their shared past. The match booked. Moxley versus Heyman's chosen at Clash at the Castle Triple H makes it official. Clash at the Castle will feature Jon Moxley versus Heyman's hand-picked assassin in a no DQ match. Rumours swirl. Will it be Jacob Fatu, Bron Breakker, someone new? Moxley laughs at the announcement. "Doesn't matter who he picks. I'll break him, bleed him, and send him back to Paul in pieces." This isn't just a fight. It's psychological dismemberment. And at Clash at the Castle, Paul Heyman may watch his empire crumble, one brick at a time. "You can't stop me. Paul." The final shot heard around the world. In the go-home segment of Raw, Moxley walks through the crowd, climbs the announce table, and grabs a mic. "You've lied, manipulated, created monsters, but not this time. I'm not Roman. I'm not Brock. I'm John freaking Moxley. And Paul, you can't stop me." He drops the mic, throws up a middle finger to the Titantron showing Heyman's face, and the crowd loses it. In that moment, the message is clear. Moxley isn't just here to fight. He's here to burn Heyman's legacy to the ground.